Hello and welcome to the sixth one of these videos I'm doing. Today our contestants are in District 1, Dark and Sweetly. In District 2 we have Axel and her best friend, the yellow guy from FNAF Pizza Simulator. In District 3 we have Leia and Winter. In District 4 we have Styx and Nero. In District 5 we have Namor and Colt. In District 6 we have Minimum Wage and Iberian Peninsula. District 7 we have Alex Brightman and me. District 8 we have Michael and Harry. District 9 we have Z3 and Exodor. District 10 we have Cake Knights and Boob. District 11 we have Chico and Joyous. And in District 12 our new contestants are Glean and Hugh Jackman. And Hugh Jackman was actually recommended by Z3, so thank you for recommending someone. You were the only person that recommended someone. I said last video, please give me recommendations for people to put in the comments. And in fact, the recommendation by Z3 wasn't even last video, it was 2 videos ago. So, also, here's something I've noticed. If I'm correct, the spot here in District 11, this spot here, has changed every episode. And another thing that I noticed is that I noticed this when making the thumbnail for the 4th video, is that I've put Michael Aston in the thumbnail for every video, so hopefully he doesn't win, because it would be weird to put him in the thumbnail of the next video if he wins this one and isn't in the next video. Another reason why I don't want him to win is because he called me a noob. Anyways, let's proceed. The horn sounds. Mike runs away from the cornucopia. Doc grabs a shield lean on the cornucopia. Axel's best friend runs away from the cornucopia. Leia snatches a pair of size. Extor runs away from the cornucopia. Tom snatches a pair of size. Nero takes a spear inside the cornucopia. Sweetly receives a trident from an unknown sponsor. Winter scares Hugh Jackman away from the cornucopia. You tell me Wolverine got scared and ran away from the cornucopia. Got scared by Winter and ran away from the cornucopia. Colt gathers as much food as he can. Z3 runs away from the cornucopia. Green runs away from the cornucopia. Chico runs away from the cornucopia. Harry finds a canteen full of water. Axel runs away from the cornucopia. Joyous clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Jacob runs away from the cornucopia. Fridge runs away from the cornucopia. Boob sets the explosive off, killing Cake Knights and Iberia. Why is it that I'm pretty sure in every video that the Iberian Peninsula has died in at least one of the rounds, they die in the bloodbath? Like, get good. Alex Brightman grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty, and Styx grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Also, I forgot to say this again, but actually, did I forget to say it this time? I don't know if I did. I am not thinking right now, but make sure you place your bets on who you think is going to win in the comments. I'm pretty sure I did say that I was going to bet on Alex Brightman, or at least that I wanted him to win. I might have forgotten to say that, though. I don't know anymore. Colt, Glean, and Jacob hunt for other tributes. Axel scares Harry off. Sweetly goes hunting. Fridge stalks Joyous. Leia tends to Doc's wounds. Z3 makes a slingshot. Winter explores the arena. Chico sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Hugh Jackman tries to spear Fish with a trident. Alex Brightman receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Extor goes hunting. Styx goes hunting. Nero, Michael, and Axel's best friend hunt for other tributes. Boob receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Tom receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Cake Knights and Iberia are dead if you bet on them, which, when I said the thing, they were already dead, so I don't know why you would bet on them. But if you did, you lose. Alex Brightman accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to, Why? Why can he not win? Okay, I'm hoping the yellow guy wins now. Axel's best friend begs for Styx to kill him. He refuses, keeping Axel's best friend alive. Thank you, Styx. Hugh Jackman stays awake all night. Michael receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Colt, Leia, and Harry unsuccessfully ambush Winter, Extor, and Z3, who kills them instead. Chico is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Nero aims Jacob's food, killing him. Doc cooks his food before putting his fire out. Joyous cries himself to sleep. Axel's trap kills Boob. Glean and Tom run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Sweetly thinks about winning, and Fridge climbs a tree to rest. Day 2. Styx stalks Sweetly. Fridge receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Neil and Michael split up to search for resources. Tom strangles Winter with a rope. Doc, Z3, Hugh Jackman, and Glean hunt for other tributes. Julius attacks Axel, but she manages to escape. Chico discovers a river. Axel explores the arena. Axel's best friend falls into a pit and dies. Okay, now I hope Glean wins. Now that Axel's best friend, aka the yellow guy, and Alex Brightman are dead. 8 cannon shots. The person I bet on, Alex Brightman, Colt, Leia, Haley, Jacob, Boob, Winter, and the person who, after Alex Brightman died, I wanted to win, Axel's best friend, the yellow guy, is also dead. So hopefully Glean does not die. Hugh Jackman is unsuccessful with Starfire and sweeps out Warmth. Julius ends to Axel's wounds. Wasn't Julius the one that attacked Axel? Styx, Z3, Glean, Fridge, Edge, and Michael sleep in shifts. Doc cries himself to sleep. Chico and Neo huddle for warmth. Tom strangles Axel after engaging in a fistfight. Sweetly starts a fire. Styx, Z3, Glean, and Doc hunt for other tributes. Sweetly explores the arena. Axel tries to sleep for the entire day. Tom diverts Joyce's attention and runs away. Hugh Jackman and Neo split up to search for resources. Fridge constructs a shack. Chico makes a slingshot. Michael camouflages himself in the bushes. I better hope that Tom doesn't find my house, because whenever Tom and houses interact, the houses start flying away, like in Up. But there's no balloons on it. Glean fends Julius, Sweetly, and Chico away from his fire. Z3 receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Hugh Jackman, Michael, Axel, and Neo sleep in shifts. Tom is unable to start a fire and sweeps out Warmth. Doc screams for help. Fridge starts a fire. Styx screams for help. Day 4. Glean, Michael, Neo, and Chico raid Hugh Jackman's camp while he is hunting. Z3 practices her archery. Doc collects fruit from a tree. Styx discovers a river. Fridge attacks Tom, but he manages to escape. He probably is going to go destroy my house now. Actually, I probably attacked him because he came too close to my house, and I do not want my shack that I built flying away. Axel scares Julius off, and Sweetly practices her archery. No one died. Anyways, Hugh Jackman, Michael, and Neo get into a fight. Hugh Jackman triumphantly kills them both. Styx receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Doc questions his sanity. Z3 and Fridge huddle for warmth. Axel receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sweetly dies of dysentery. Chico, Julius, Tom, and Glean tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Anyways, day 5, Z3 constructs a shack. Tom diverts Doc's attention and runs away. Fridge searches for firewood. Chico makes a wooden spear. Axel injures herself. Hugh Jackman tends to Styx's wounds. Glean is pricked by thorns while picking berries, and Julius sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Does anyone have anything to do with fire? I searched for firewood, so that might have been my fire. Oh, and also Z3 made a shack, so Tom is probably going to try to make that one fly away now. Michael, Nero, and Sweetly are dead. Chico starts a fire. Julius and Hugh Jackman sleep in shifts. Axel begs for Glean to kill her. He refuses. He does it, killing Axel. Axel is dead. Doc, Styx, Z3, and Fridge form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Tom cooks his food before putting his fire out. Anyways, the feast. Hugh Jackman snaps Chico's neck. Julius and Glean decide to work together to get more supplies, and Tom gathers as much food into a bag as he can. Day 6. Hugh Jackman camouflages himself in the bushes. Julius overhears Glean and Tom talking in the distance. 6 cannon shots. There's 4 left. Tom with 2 kills. Julius with no kills. Glean with 1 kill. And Hugh Jackman with 3 kills. Hopefully Glean can win this. Hugh Jackman quietly hums. Glean and Julius huddle for warmth. And Tom attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. They're all hunting for other tributes together. Did they forget that they're the only 4 left, or are they all hunting for each other and it's just listing them all here instead of individually? Let's just say that they're all hunting for others by themselves, but the simulator just decides to mention them all together. No one's dead. Tom loses sight of where he is, and these three decide to team up and sleep in shifts to make sure Tom doesn't kill them or make the house fire away. And then Green betrays these two and works with Tom for the day. Julius questions his sanity, and Hugh Jackman dies trying to escape the arena. Hugh Jackman is dead. Z3 is probably very sad about that. Anyways, Green receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Julius dies from an infection, and Tom dies from hunger, making Green the winner. And his first round, the winner is Green from District 12. I don't think someone has won their first round since Morgan being the very first winner of one of these. So, and only killed one person. Anyways, good job, Green. Hugh Jackman got the most kills, followed by Exeter, followed by Z3, followed by Winter, followed by Boob, followed by Tom, followed by Green, followed by Axel, followed by Nero. Anyways, let's simulate this again. Once again, I'm betting for Alex Bateman. Place your bets on who you're betting on for this round. Anyways, Hugh Jackman grabs a backpack and retreats. Both Alex Bateman and Winter run away from the cornucopia, and Nero pulls a sticks, falling into a pit and dies. Iberia runs away from the cornucopia. Z3 finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Boob runs away from the cornucopia. Green runs away from the cornucopia. Same thing with Harry. Cake Nice grabs a shovel. Colt scares Julius away from the cornucopia. Sticks and Sweetly both run away. Fridge and Michael threaten a double suicide, fails, and they die. Alex and Chico fight for a bag. Chico gives up and retreats. Leia runs away from the cornucopia. Tom runs away from the cornucopia. Doc pushes Jacob off a cliff during a knife fight. I think that Jacob has died during the bloodbath the most times out of everyone here. Either Jacob or the Iberian Peninsula. Axel's best friend runs away from the cornucopia, and Extol runs away from the cornucopia. Proceed. Boob receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sweetly is pricked by thorns while picking berries. These people hunt for other tributes. Chico, Hugh Jackman, and Colt unsuccessfully ambush Doc, Extor, and Iberia, who kill them instead. Iberia is the easiest one to kill. Actually, usually on the second one, Iberia makes it pretty far, while on the first one dies in the bloodbath, so... Anyways, Harry begs for Alex Bateman to kill him. He does it. He kills Harry. Leia stalks Cake Knights. Winter fishes. Tom receives fresh feed from an unknown sponsor, and Axel's best friend unknowingly eats toxic berries. 9 people are already dead. That being Nero, me, Michael, Jacob, Chico, Hugh Jackman, Colt, Harry, and Axel's best friend. Boob is awoken by nightmares. Alex, Bateman, and Doc run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Tom stays awake all night. Winter receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Leia loses sight of where she is. Styx attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Axel and Iberia hold hands. Green is unable to start a fire and sweeps out warmth. Sweetly receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Cake Knights pass out from exhaustion. Extor and Julia sleep in shifts. Z3 receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor, which either she'll blow herself up with or not use at all, because that's always what happens in these simulations. Anyways, Green receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Leia, Z3, Sweetly, and Extor raid Julius's camp while he is hunting. Axel makes a slingshot. Doc constructs a shack. Iberia discovers a cave. Winter discovers a river. Styx travels to higher ground. Alex Brightman goes hunting. Cake Knight severely injures Tom, but puts him out of his misery, and Boob dies trying to escape the arena. Anyways, 2 cannon shots, Tom and Boob. If you bet on any of them, then you lose. Leia lets Iberia into a shelter. Exor is unable to start a fire, but sweeps out warmth. Cake Knights beg eggs for Doctor to kill her. He refuses, keeping Cake Knights alive. Julius, Green, and Sweetly discuss the games what might happen in the morning. I don't think this one here, the Cake Doc letting Cake Knights live, is realistic, because A lot of the time, when Doc is streaming and Cake Knights enters the chat, Doc says he has to stop streaming now that Cake Knights is there. Winter overpowers Z3, killing her. Styx shoots a poisonous blow dart into Alex Brightman's neck, slowly killing him. Can someone please kill Styx? And Axel passes out from exhaustion. Day 3, Sweetly sees smoke eyes in the distance but decides not to investigate. Doc searches for a water source. Glean bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Axel and Iberia fight Winter and Extor. Winter and Extor survive. Julius tries to sleep through the entire day. Styx sees smoke eyes in the distance but decides not to investigate. Cake Knight discovers a cave. Leia thinks about home. Anyways, there's an arena event. The arena borders begin to rapidly contract. Extor survives. Leia is electrocuted by the border. Sweetly survives. Doc restrains Enter to a tree and leaves her to die. Cake Knight does the same thing as Styx. And Julius survives. 8 cannon shots. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people left. Wait, who was it that killed Styx? Was it Cake Knights? I think it was Cake Knights that killed Styx, so I want Cake Knights to win. But I'd be fine if anyone except Julius win. I'd like one of the original people in this game to win. One of the people that's actually from the Discord server that they started out being. Or, well, Cake Knights isn't in the Discord server, but is subscribed to the Doctor's Inn, so good enough. Doc and Extor both have 5 kills, so they will probably kill some more people. Anyways, Julius cooks his food before putting out his fire. Sweetly tends to her wounds. Extor and Doc sleep in shifts. The 2 people with the most kills are working together. Cake Knights is unable to start a fire, but sleeps out warmth. The feast. Sweetly sets Cake Knights on fire with a Molotov. Julius takes a staff in against the cornucopia, and Extor betrays Doc, shooting a poisonous blow dart into his neck, slowly killing him. Anyways, Day 4. Julius camouflages himself in the bushes. Sweetly diverts Extor's attention, but runs away. Cake Knights and Doc are dead. Julius screams for help. Sweetly goes to sleep, and Extor accidentally steps on a landmine. Okay, Sweetly, win this. So someone who was originally here at the beginning could win this. Why? Why? Oh my god, why did Julius have to win? Why did someone who was added last episode, someone who was added this episode, are the winners this time? Why? Sweetly unknowingly eats toxic berries. And the winner is Julius. This is almost as annoying as last episode, 2 episodes ago. I think it was 2 episodes ago when Alex Brightman got 2nd place before dying. It's almost as annoying as that. Anyways, good job, Julius. Julius didn't even get any kills. Extor got 6, Doc got 5, Winter and Iberia both got 3, Knights got 2, and Styx, Sweetly, and Alex Brightman all got 1. Both of the people that won this game that won this episode got no kills. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Put some suggestions for people you would like to see and they might appear. No promises though, and goodbye.